What's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna do another collection for you guys. This is gonna be for the band Disturbed, are definitely one of my favorite bands of all time. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So first off, we have The Sickness from the year 2000. Definitely a pretty solid debut album from, especially in the new metal era of the band. So yeah, there's a lot of good songs on here. You got Voices, you got The Game, Stupefied, Down with the Sickness, Violence Fetish, Fear. We have Conflict. We have Dropping Plates. We have the cover of Shout from Tears for Fears. It comes with four bonus live tracks, which this is the limited edition, by the way. So yeah, definitely a very strong debut record from the band. Yeah, highly recommend it if you're a fan of new metal or alternative metal. Definitely highly recommend this album. And then we go to their follow-up in 2002. We have Believe, released in 2002. So I think this is easily my second favorite Disturbed album. In my personal opinion, definitely my second favorite Disturbed album. Favorite songs on here has to be Prayer, Liberate, Awaken, Believe, Remember, Intoxication, Mistress, Breathe, Bound. Yep. Definitely a pretty solid album. I think this is easily their most underrated album in their catalog, in my personal opinion. And definitely one of my second favorite close-ups behind when I get to the next album. So, yep. Very solid album. Really great album. Definitely a close second favorite of mine. Great album. And then we go to my favorite Disturbed album of all time. We have 10,000 Fists, released in 2005. Sorry about the glare, guys. So, back to the subject here. So, yeah, we got Disturbed, 10,000 Fists. Yep, it's definitely a really great album. Really love this album. Favorite songs on here has to be the title track. I like Just Stop, Guarded, Defy, Stricken, Sons of Plunder, Overburdened, Decadence, The Land of Confusion covered by Genesis, Sacred Lie, Pain Redefined. Yep. Definitely an awesome album. Definitely my favorite Disturbed album of all time. Really do love that album. Great album. And then we go to 2008's album, Indestructible, released in 2008. And yeah, this is a pretty solid album too. Favorite songs on here has to be, of course, the title track, Indestructible. It's one of the big songs on here. Inside the Fire is also great. You got Deceiver, The Night, Perfect Insanity, Haunted, Enough, Torn, Criminal, and Facade. Yep, definitely a solid album from Disturbed. Definitely a pretty solid album. Then we go to the 2010 album. We have Asylum. This is probably their second most underrated album, in my personal opinion. Favorite songs on here has to be Asylum, The Infection, Warrior, Another Way to Die, Never Again, The Animal, Crucified. Yep. So yeah, pretty decent album. Not their best, but definitely decent, but also underrated too. So yeah, definitely decent record. Not my personal favorite, but definitely a solid album. Then we go to 2015's album, We have Immortalized, released in 2015. Definitely a good album here for sure. Favorite songs on here has to be The Eye of the Storm. We have the title track Immortalized, the Vengeful One, Open Your Eyes, The Light, What You Waiting For, You're Mine. We have Fired Up, their infamous cover of The Sound of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Never Wrong, Who Taught You How to Hate. Yep, a lot of good others on here. Yeah, I would say this is their best album since Indestructible, in my personal opinion. Easily their best album since Indestructible. Definitely a really, really great album for sure. And then we go to probably their worst album and easily my least favorite of all their discography. We have Evolution. It's released in 2018. Yeah, easily their worst album. Definitely. So I know a lot of people say it's like, oh, it's got more ballads and less on the heavy stuff, but there's some good songs on here. I mean, I will admit, there's definitely some good songs on here. Yeah, I like Are You Ready? No More. I do like a few of the ballads on here too. I like A Reason to Fight, Another Time, Stronger on Your Own, Holding On to Memories, Save Your Nothing, Watch You Burn, The Best Ones Lie, Already Gone. Yep. Yeah, I didn't care for Uninvited Guest. Did not care for This Venom that much. Yeah. But it's their weakest album of all their albums. But there's some decent songs on here for sure. So yeah, definitely their weakest, worst album, but definitely some good stuff on there. And then we go to their most recent album. We have Divisive. Yep, released in 2022. So yep, definitely. And I would say this one's definitely a massive step up from their previous album. Still, it's a solid album, but definitely I wouldn't say it's like their best out there. No, not as good as what, like albums like 10,000 Fists, Believe, Immortalized. But this definitely is a solid album. But this one's a massive step up from the last album. Favorite songs on here has to be Hey You, Bad Man, Divisive, the title track on here, Unstoppable, Love to Hate, Feeding the Fire, Take Back Your Life, Want Back Down, and you got the ballad on here, which is Don't Tell Me, featuring Ann Wilson of Heart, which that's a pretty nice ballad track. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's my personal favorite on here, but it's definitely a nice ballad. But everything else, pretty solid album, for sure. Yep. So that's it for my Disturbed collection for you guys. And, yep, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, hold for another video for you guys, hopefully some point in the near future, maybe some point this week or so. So, yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned, guys, and bye.